I always hated my voice. I did high school news, video, and voiceover. One student couldn't stand my voice and got angry when I spoke. I never met the man, but still remember that. Why do you choose to focus on a past memory when you can focus on what you can do today? If a memory, person, habit, or service does not provide value to you, let them all go. Cut out or limit time. Become so busy doing other shit you don't have time to take a shit. Why do you remember a man who does not even think about you? When I was in elementary school, I hated myself, my skin, my eyes, my poor socioeconomic status. I failed the first grade. I got called chink and was attacked. I said they didn't like me because I am Asian. In reality, I did not love myself because I grew up without my family members. Learn how to have understanding and self-compassion for yourself, the past, and your family. Everyone needs time to learn and to grow. Everyone is on their own journey in life. Have the patience and drive to improve. Toastmasters and Socializer School helped me tremendously. At the end of the day, I am still an introvert. If you have ever truly been happy, you would know that you were your true self. You are not a past event. You are defined by your core values and actions you take every day, not by a man or woman who does not see value in you. Some people like sports cars and some people like pickup trucks. To each his own. There is no right or wrong. You may think you want everyone to like you. Imagine being a retired 67-year-old man getting divorced by your wife who was fucking around. She pretended to put up with you so she could live a lifestyle. She tricked you into marrying her so she could support her daughters from a previous marriage. She told the judge that she feared for her life and that you had a firearm. The court ordered that the firearm be surrendered, even without proof of past violence. Men are second class and expendable. Why do you hate your voice? Maybe it is really that bad because you do not practice speaking enough. Could be a limiting mindset of you not feeling worthy to be heard. You may think that people don't want to hear you, or that you don't want to anger people because you want them to stick around. Shed these fake people like dead skin. Life and death are normal processes of life. Everything stems from the past. How did you grow up? Did you have both your parents? How did they grow up? Did you grow up poor? Are you a minority? There is a hierarchy in terms of skin color, social economic status, and sexual market value. My parents are from Vietnam. Minimum wage there is $160 a month. In the United States, minimum wage is $1,500 before the increase. Some people say money doesn't make you happy. Being poor doesn't either. Money is as important as air. Why do you think so many illegals want to come here to work? Why do you think Christopher Columbus wanted to find new land and resources? This country was built off slavery, and racism has been a part of our history since the beginning. The ugly duckling was gray. He was an outcast until he grew up into a beautiful swan. Just because you are an outsider as a young person doesn't mean you have to stay on a low level. Everything starts from within your heart and mind. They must be in alignment. You can look like $1 million, but if you don't feel that way, you will act in accordance. You can think your voice is not good enough when in actuality it is fine. You are blessed with your life and abilities. You get to solve challenges every single day. When you get older, you will realize all those insecurities don't matter. If you think your shit doesn't stink, you may be delusional. Do all the actionable steps so that it is impossible for you to fail. Imagine writing a script. How many times do you make a mistake to get the test automation to work? 100 times. When it is complete, you still have to maintain it. You can use it every day and gain confidence while saving time. Work smarter and not necessarily harder. In high school, did the other kids not like you? Or did you not like yourself? Kids are low level and learn from their parents, society, and culture. Solve the roots of your problems instead of making excuses. Most people don't give a shit about you. You don't need to be loved by all people. There are people who will love you no matter what you sound like. You need to attract those people. The angry man has freedom to think what he wants. People treat other people how they feel about themselves. I feel sorry for these people, for they know not what they do. My father and mother are some of the most pessimistic people I have ever met. Their mindsets bled into mine. I am aware and actively trying to reprogram my mind. Some people say therapy works. My psychiatrist did not help me on a mental level. I did get a prescription from her for Adderall. I journal, improve sleep, listen and read books to help me improve. Even being in this course is a huge step. Everyone is on their own level and journey. I may have been harsh to some people, but I was always genuine. I have to understand that there are men who don't get laid for years. I am not one of those men, as I have built myself into a man who can refuse pussy when I am too busy. Once you get to the other side, you will understand. In Colorado, there are snowstorms. The cows run away from the storm, extending their pain. The buffaloes charge into the blizzard to get to the other side. Face your fears. If you run away from your problems and ghosts, they will haunt you for the rest of your life. Being introverted, you don't speak much. If you learned how to speak and communicate, you could learn how to love communicating. When you are in a good mood, you will be in the highest version of yourself. Superman. In Toastmasters, I thought I needed to learn how to speak like other people. I really needed to learn how to speak to myself. In the past, I could be very harsh and critical when I fucked up. Everyone makes mistakes. That's how we learn. They asked me to put my speech on a PowerPoint and to memorize it. What is the return on investment? Is this going to make me a millionaire? Maybe. Life is shades of gray. I already know what I need to do to be successful. On the flip side, I do need mentors, guidance, and information to propel me onto the next level. Trial and error. There is no one best way to achieve success. You cannot rush the process or talent. Acquisition matrix. If you spent 1 hour every day learning the basics of dancing, it would take 3 months. If you practiced 4 hours every day, it would take you about 25 days. You pick your path and workload. How bad do you want something? If you don't appreciate your ability, you will act in accordance to how you feel. Nobody wants to associate with lower-level people. The people who cannot speak would think you are very fortunate. Not everyone has the ability to live, walk, speak, or have freedom. My housemate offered me a donut. He said it is good for me. I don't know if he really believed the bullshit coming out of his mouth, or if he was trying to get me to eat it so that he would not. Garbage-ass food. If you associate with lazy, sloppy, and obese people, you will become one. Some people don't want to be fit, or most people don't want to work to become healthy. In 2020, people with large employer private insurance coverage who had an obesity or overweight diagnosis had an average of $12,588 in total annual health costs, which is more than double the $4,066 in health spending for those with no obesity or overweight diagnosis on their health insurance claims for that year. Numbers don't lie. Soft marshmallow society that wants everything handed to them on a silver platter. $20 minimum wage. Those jobs are not meant to be careers. During your meal prep, you are not supposed to make the food taste too good. If I taste bland, you won't overeat it. On the other hand, you could binge given the chance. Show some love by hitting the like button. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Peace out.